We're back here on Smells Like 90's Rock, and what's new with you?
Still substituting and
Mm-hmm.
thesis working and making children cry.
Good, yeah.
That's my job.
You've
now,
been
making
telling
children
it
cry.
like it is to the kids these days, which
this
is all
week
right.
I had a child get under his desk and cry. Like,
really?
Sobbing, yeah.
What? By you? Because of you?
Because of me.
Woo! Why?
He would do his work, so I was like, dude, no free time.
Yeah. You're
and
sitting.
that was the trigger. Now, he's,
boy.
quote, special needs.
Right. Quote, special needs.
I say that because this kid has figured out the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's one of those children that knows the game.
Right.
Because he was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm like, well, dude, you gotta try.
Yeah,
You know?
you gotta
But
at
I use like
least.
my teacher motherly voice. I'm like, well, let's try and just give it a shot.
Sure.
And see what we do. And he's like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna go back to my room and play blocks. I'm like, wait, what?
Say again?
Yeah. And so he's like, yeah, I get played with blocks when I'm done with this. And so I wrote his teacher and I was like, hey,
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
Yeah. Just so you know.
Special child.
FYI.
Yeah, it was like, I don't want to do this. I was like, please don't reward his behavior. Well, then his teacher came in. She's like, well, it's in his behavioral plan that he gets to play with blocks at this time.
Okay. All right.
I was like, wait, what?
Right.
I was like, regardless of his behavior, he gets to play with blocks instead of doing, classwork. And she goes, well, he can't handle what other kids can't handle. And I understand that some kids can't handle. But if a child has no incentive or consequence for behavior, they're going to behave poorly. They're going to crawl under their
That's a
desk
fact.
and cry.
Yeah. That's,
Like that. They're going to do that because they think it's acceptable.
That's general.
I mean,
yeah.
would you go to work if you knew you were going to get paid the same amount of money whether you worked or not?
No.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, no one would.
No. Yeah. I thought about it, but no.
No, we're not altruistic people. It's like, I'm
That's
not going to
true.
show up and no.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, I mean, this kid, because when he looked at me, he's like, I'm just going to go back to my room and play blocks. I was like, whoa. And then he got what he wanted. And I was like, well, now you all know why he's not making any progress.
Right. Well, that makes sense. I guess so. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I'm learning all kinds of things about
See, it's why. Yeah, it's why it's such a
the
tough.
educational system.
I don't. No offense to any if you are one, you're listening. I don't know why people who want to go into education want to go into working with special needs people because it's got to be the most difficult job.
No, I love it.
Really?
I'm like the substitute for the special needs.
Really?
Because most people do not want to do it. And it's because
It's
like,
so freaking difficult. Yeah.
it is to some extent, but it's not if you're firm.
Right.
Like, I think that a lot of times, and this is just my experience, anecdotal, can't prove it,
right.
but I think a lot of times the special needs children are sort of forgotten and they're not challenged and they're held back because their standards are so ridiculously low.
Right.
Like this kid could have performed better, but he knew that he was, quote, special and that no one would challenge it or challenge him or make him work. And so he just skated by. And I think that's sort of what it is. I think school is like a holding zone for him.
I could see
so
that.
that I guess his
Right.
parents don't have to deal with it or whatever.
You're right.
And the teacher's like, I don't want to have to handle his attitude because if he cries, I don't care. I let him cry under the table.
Sure.
And I was like, are you done with your business? Get up now.
We spoke a little about this last week about how special needs people tend to just get rewarded with stuff.
Because now this is both shameful and hilarious to me. You ran for student body president?
No, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was, and
And what was your campaign slogan?
I didn't have one.
Like, Todd can do it?
Yeah, with that, I mean, we didn't go. We weren't that obsessed with it there, but I mean, they nominated me because I thought, because I was,
Todd deserves applause.
knowledgeable enough, I guess. But there was another candidate who was. I mean, let me just put it this way. I mean, he was well received by the quote popular crowd, because he. Because he.
Go ahead and say it.
Look,
He has special needs, and Todd lost to him.
Right, yeah, exactly. That's what happened. See, the thing is that everybody was trying to be like overly nice to him, and we all were. I mean, he was a nice guy, he really was. But God bless him. I mean, he had problems, but he played for the football team and everything, and so he had, So I mean, he had all this backing, and so because people. Yeah, from people who essentially felt sorry for him. So because he was special needs, everybody voted for him, and
because that's
in my
the thing.
senior
if
year,
you don't vote for him, you look like a bad person.
Yeah, you're actually voting. So, but when you think about it, I'm from Scott County, Tennessee, and Bush won twice in that county. So it just
It's not known for its voting record of being
not really.
the wisest
You should
of
see
choices.
you should see their county mayor now. No offense to him, but you should, he can no. But the point is you know, I thought I actually had a chance because I thought, oh, okay,
No,
yeah,
he
because
doesn't.
they're not going to really.
Like,
And then
you can't really read the
Right.
paperwork you have to read to do
Right,
the job, and
and that's when I really realized that nothing in high school really matters. Doesn't
Nothing matters in high
Nothing
school,
matters in
nothing
high
matters.
school. It really doesn't. And I got a rude awakening from that. So you know, it was you know I was understand it was bittersweet. You know, a victory I guess for him. And I wouldn't have been bittersweet victory. It was a bittersweet loss for me. I guess would be a better way to put that. You know.
yeah, I think if he could do it, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
If he could, or, you know, put forth an effort, that'd be awesome.
He didn't do a good job.
Oh.
But you know, everybody voted for him. You know, because he and it was very much like Gore Bush 2000. But you know, it's just the way it is. So you know, I don't hold a grudge or anything. Again,
It sounds like you kind of little do. It's like
Well,
I was beat,
well,
and
I don't.
could have done the job.
I don't hold a grudge because I understand why everybody did it, and I can't take this jacket off with the cord. I understand why people did it because they didn't want to vote against him, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, it's like, you look at the people who voted, and you're like, are you going to vote like that in your life? Like, are you going to vote for the?
I think it's glorious right now, though. Just to say something,
Yeah.
that the Republican Party seems to be imploding on itself at the moment.
I mean, it's like literally watching a train wreck.
Yeah, it's
And-
like
and it
drop out,
never-
drop out, drop out. It's like,
Drop
all right.
out after drop out, and then Trump starts to slide, and oh, Lauren Michaels, we're gonna have to talk, man. We're gonna have a long talk.
Sit down, sweetie.
We're gonna have a long email chat, I think, because
You
not-
won't get my special needs vote.
yeah, exactly. It's not that, you know, it's not that he's hosting Saturday Night Live because I understand completely. He needs to do that. I mean, you know, because you know, Saturday Night Live.
Because he's a caricature
He's-
of a politician.
He is, and you know, and you have to give equal time because SNL takes a lot of time making fun of Republican candidates, and you know they have a lot of Democratic candidates come on and just make cameos. Hillary Clinton was on the season premiere this year, so it makes sense to have him there. But after all the things that he's done and said, I can see why it's a hot button
hard.
issue to have him on there right now.
I hope they
So-
build a tiny little wall in front of him for his monologue.
I know, right? Yes, I hope they
Tiny
make
little wall.
build a nice wall in front of
You
him.
know, but it's smart on that part because I'm going to tune in.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Lorne Michaels has said in numerous interviews that he always finds the people who are making headlines or people who's going to draw in a big audience to host the show. And love him or hate him, everybody's eyes are going to be glued to the TV
Yeah.
screen Saturday night. It's going
That's
to
probably
happen.
going to be the biggest one.
It's going to be the biggest show that they've done in a long time. And if he's funny, I'm sorry, people are going to say, you know what, we were wrong. It was a good show.
To me, if he makes fun of himself,
He
it'll be
has to
okay.
do that.
Usually, like, if you go on Saturday Night Live, you have to make
You
fun
have-
of yourself.
you-
If you're
yeah.
like a ridiculous human being like Lindsay Lohan or something.
Exactly. You have to become a parody at that point when
Yeah.
you come on. And if he's willing to do that, I think a lot of people will be
But
more
if he takes
accepting.
it too seriously and just tries to make fun of everyone else, it'll bomb.
It'll bomb big time. So yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow night. So yeah, Saturday Night Live, 11:30 tomorrow night. See what Donald Trump will do. I just don't know. It's gonna be weird.